Silence your notifications and lean in because Katie Pavlich, 37, just dropped a photo set that turns owning your size into a masterclass. You know her for the sharp takes, the studio poise, the don't flinch on live TV energy. But this gallery? It's Katie stepping out from behind the desk with the kind of presence that fills every pixel. Stay to the end, the closer is the show to very own keeps saving. It opens on a sunlit rooftop at golden hour. Katie steps into frame wearing a sculpting, high-waisted two-piece in deep espresso, the kind of shade that makes skin look candlelit. The top wraps and lifts, the bottoms elongate and define. She plants the front foot, stacks her posture, and lets her shoulders fall. No strain, no chase. The city blurs to watercolor behind her while the lens drinks in clean lines, shoulder to waist to hip. First comments hit like applause. Confidence curriculum. She's not posing, she's present. Next frame. The camera moves closer and the tailoring starts telling secrets. Subtle ruching through the waist draws the eye on a diagonal. A soft V at the neckline creates length without shouting. Katie angles 3/4 to the lens and lets a half smile bloom, equal parts warmth and I've got this. You can almost hear a stylist whispering, "That's the line," while the breeze flicks a strand of hair across her cheek. Nothing is overworked. Everything is intentional. Then comes the candid that ends arguments. Someone off camera cracks a joke. Katie laughs mid-turn, shoulders loose, chin tipped toward the last line of sun. A few droplets from a nearby fountain speckle her skin, turning the moment into a moving postcard. The suit doesn't fight her, it follows, mapping the arc of her waist as she pivots. It's the frame you can't stage, the split second where control meets ease. Backstory filters in. Insiders say the brief was elevated, effortless, minimal glam, maximum glow, skin prep over heavy base, a touch of cream highlighter at the collarbone, brushed up brows and a neutral lip that says summer, not studio, hair polished, not precious, tucked behind one ear so the jawline stays clean, jewelry dialed down to a single cuff. Translation: let the silhouette speak and let light do the rest. A lounger sequence shifts the pace. Katie reclines on linen, one knee tented, the other leg long, toes grazing warm teak. She supports herself on an elbow and places a palm lightly at the small of her back, lifting through the ribcage so the shape stays architectural. The camera drops just above eye level, no harsh angles, no lens distortion, capturing the sweep from clavicle to hip in a single unbroken curve. Comments read like notes from a workshop. This is how you pose. Tutorial disguised as thirst trap for the practical minds taking notes. File these moves. Posture is a superpower. Diagonals create length. Breath softens everything. Stack hips under ribs, ribs under shoulders. Soften the knees. Exhale on the shutter. If you're shooting near water or a pale wall, face the bounce built-in reflector. And yes, ruching at the waist is a cheat code. So are earthy, saturated tones that sculpt without shouting. The set deepens toward twilight. Katie trades sunglasses for a gauzy cover-up and the same palette open through the front so it frames the torso with two vertical lines. She walks the perimeter barefoot, the fabric catching the breeze and trailing like punctuation. It's not camouflage, it's emphasis. She isn't hiding, she's highlighting. If this set made you sit taller, tap like. Drop the single word that nails the vibe: elegant, electric, or effortless, and send it to someone who needs a nudge toward the front of their own frame. Want more breakdowns of looks that rewrite the room? Hit subscribe and ring the bell. Until the next drop, remember, light, lines, and one steady breath, own them, and the camera will follow.